How about a porch swing chat? I got a cold non-alcohol beer, and I'm gonna sit here and have a porch swing chat. I've had a hard day's work. Stay tuned, I'll tell you what a typical boring day is for me in retirement. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Taking a break from a long day's chores. It's about 6:30 at night. Got the livestock fed. The sun is setting behind the hill there. And the water's on in the garden in the backyard. We're getting it irrigated. So, gosh, busy day. No, actually it was boring. It was being retired. I thought I was just gonna be bored. Really. I retired last day of May, and so it's only been like 3 months into retirement. I have been busier than a one-armed paper hanger in a hurricane. First of all, first thing I did, got up, fixed myself a black martini, straight up, no chaser. And then went and checked my computer stuff, you know, YouTube algorithms, things like that. Started producing a video I shot yesterday, and that's already uploaded. You guys are seeing that before you see this one. Anyway, fixed my mother-in-law breakfast and got her fed. Made her a special coffee. Yeah, she really likes those coffees I make her. I like the taste of beer, but I don't handle the alcohol too well, so I got this this non-alcohol, and there's no alcohol in it. I don't know how they do it, but it says non-alcohol. Not even a buzz. In fact, they don't even check ID to buy this. What? Okay, but they sell it in the beer section, which gives me the flavor, because I do enjoy a nice cold beer. Anyway, had to go replace the kitchen sink faucet. I went down yesterday and purchased it. Cost me $99 down at Lowe's. A really nice little faucet. The other one, the handle just stripped out, the hot water handle. Couldn't turn got the hot water on, couldn't turn it off, so we had to use pliers to turn it off. Oh, a pain in the butt. So I had to run down and get a new faucet, got it changed out. And this is the one my wife wanted. It's single handle. The other one was double handle, and it was a fixed faucet. Anyway, this one has the one with the hose on it. She likes it. Mama's happy. Yeah, so I did good in that department. Then, of course, I had to go out and feed my livestock after I fed my mother-in-law her breakfast. And I came in and had my banana and another black martini, straight up, no chaser. Then I went out and started chores on the homestead. This is what I did this morning. I went and cleaned out the chicken coop. I piled the chicken poop stuff over here by my compost pile. Then I went and attacked the bunny bungalow. I collected all the turds through a vacuum cleaner. It's a shop vac that I just suck up all the turds and whatever urine's in there, and I dump that in the pile right here too. And then I got to sort my rabbits. I bred some rabbits. They were born June 1st, so I was able to conclusively identify what their gender was, because I wanted to keep a buck from Patrick Dune and Haley. Patrick Dune is my buck from A&M University, and Haley is from a rabbit tree over in Florence, Oregon. And so I selected a nice buck from him, and I put the buck in this cage. And then the doe I selected from the other couple, Matthew and his little bride that's above him. Anyway, I selected a nice little doe, and then the rest of them I'll grow out. And then we'll do what we normally do with rabbits. We either sell them on the local market to let people raise rabbits, because I mean, there's more than rumors. There's even indications that the fertilizer is going to hit the oscillator, and there's going to be a disruption of services and goods getting to you because of the prices of fuels. And there's a lot of fears. Plus, there's an unprecedented amount of food processing plants blowing up or burning up in a short period of time. I try not to be a conspiracy theorist, but there's too many in such a short period of time to be just coincidental. Meat packing plants, and just here in Eastern Oregon, central Eastern Oregon, we had a flour mill burn up. So grain processing. So what is going on, folks? I'm suspicious. I have to admit, I am suspicious. So with that said, I'm raising rabbits. I'm providing a pair of breeding rabbits to my community, whoever needs them or wants them. They are for sale because I have to buy feed. And anyway, the rabbits are taken care of. Chickens are taken care of. Went up to the tractor barn. Yeah, this is what I did up there. In a previous video I showed, in a beekeeping video, I showed how I take care of wax moths. I take the frames, I put them in this little freezer for 5 days, and then I put them in this other big freezer once they're all frozen. And the big freezer's defunct, it doesn't work, but it's an airtight seal that keeps bugs from getting in there and reinfesting the wax comb. And I'm just trying to get rid of the wax moths. Anyway, this is what I did today. I got all the honey supers done, every one of them, and then the freezer actually fits 30 frames from the brooders, the deeps, which are the brood chambers. 3 brood chambers, they're 10 frames each, so I was able to fit 30 frames in that little freezer. And then we'll just keep processing until they're all done. I'd like to get some totes that are the appropriate size to store these frames in, to keep pests out of those frames until it's time for me to use them. And I do want to spend going into late summer, early fall to fix up, repair my bee hives. And I plan on doing something a little bit creative. Yeah, stay tuned for that. Sorry about the background noise. We have the air conditioning going on in the house. It was hot today. Anyway, had to go get animal feed, so I went down and took my little flatbed trailer that I built. I'll leave a link on building the flatbed trailer. It was a old chassis of an RV that somebody had given me that I got free from an estate cleanup. So I just built it out and made a flatbed trailer, and it comes in handy when both pickups are broken down and the other car blew an engine. So I only got one car on the road, but thank goodness it has a tow hitch. And I have 2 trailers. I have the utility trailer for hauling garbage, and then I have the flatbed trailer. So I loaded it with pallets and got bales of alfalfa on there, and then bales of feed on the other pallet. And I was able to put these really cool forks on the tractor. I just ordered these about 2 months ago. They came in. They're not expensive at all, and it sure makes the job easier when I have to take the feed up to the barn, because the car and the trailer, it's kind of tight navigation out there by the barn, but hauling it back there with the tractor and setting it down with the pallet forks, I'll leave a link for them. I got them on Amazon, so I'll leave a link for them down below that you guys can, if you have a tractor with a front end loader, you guys can do that. Next thing I had to do was, since I took the forks off the tractor and I went down and I went ahead and turned the compost pile. It's been about a month now, so I turned the compost pile and put the old compost on top of the fresh manure. So all that will compost down and it'll become really good soil. So when I get ready to build my raised beds on the back side of my garden and lay in more rock piles and stuff, I'll have good, fortified, nutritious soil for my plants back there. Looking forward to that. Good garden. I ordered a bank of seeds, 2 banks of seeds for fresh seed from Amazon today too. I'll go ahead and leave a link down below on those I ordered. And little seed envelopes because I'm saving my seed and I want to save them for next year, because some of my plants went to seed, so I'm going to go ahead and save them in little Mylar envelopes and then keep them in a cool, dry place so they'd preserve them for the year. Some seeds don't last very long. Some seeds last a year. Others can last a couple of years. And then there's those who they just never go bad. They found, I think it was corn in the pyramids, and they still grew. I mean, in Israel, they found it was date seed, an ancient date seed in some place that was thousands of years old from a tree that was extinct. And they actually slowly rehydrated it and got these seeds to germinate and grow. And now they've got the trees back from the dead. Talk about a resurrection. This is great. Anyway, time to sit back, relax, have a beer, talk to you guys, have a porch swing chat. Haven't had one for a while. And study some more of my script. I've got it entirely memorized. Now I'm just going over and just making sure I know what my lines are. Like those who haven't been following, I got a leading role in a movie that will be starting to film next month. I am very humbled about getting that role. I just finished up another movie, got a really short scene in that movie. It's a thriller, and I can't say much about it because it's in production. And then another movie, it's out in the indie circuits right now, so it'll be airing, I think it starts next month. You can actually view it streaming online. I'll give you guys more detail on that if you're interested to see the movie that I shot last year, and it's done. I played a dad. I had one scene. It was about probably a 5-minute scene I had in that movie. But I've been doing silver screen TV and reality TV. I started when I was in junior high, and it was an accident. I got into a Walt Disney movie and was in a short scene in a Walt Disney movie. But anyway, I have been busy in retirement in the last 3 months, and now it's time to sit down on the back porch. Busy day. That's a typical day. Just feel like a little silver pinball in a pinball machine, bouncing off all the bumpers, but always playing clean. I play by intuition. You know, the digit counters fall. Those of you who are my age will know where that comes from. It's an Elton John song from the rock opera Tommy. Loved that movie. I saw it in a movie theater over on the coast where I grew up. Love that movie. Love the soundtrack. Anyway, I'm Jerry Hansen, your host. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We're a frugal homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. Please stay tuned to more videos. You can do that by subscribing and clicking that bell icon. That'll alert you to new videos as I upload them. Give us a thumbs up. Click that share button. Sharing my videos on your social media platforms helps us out. Be safe. Always be kind. Hey, leave a comment if you will. We'll see you guys in my next adventure. Bye-bye now.